guys, welcome back to the channel. Barcelona have just defeated Red Star 5-2 away from home in match week 4 of the UCL. This team is ridiculous. They are ridiculous. Honestly, I don't know what to say. I've run out of adjectives to describe 2024-2025 Barcelona. The Flickinator is insane, and these players are crazy, man. Post-stop Monaco loss in the UCL. 5-0 against Young Boys. 4-1 against Bayern Munich, and today 5-2 against Red Star. And again, that's not a great team. Red Star is not a great team whatsoever. They have not won a single game in the UCL, but that is a very tough stadium to play at. And for Barca to go in there and score 5, it's ridiculous. Best goal difference in the UCL, Barcelona has it. Best goal difference in La Liga, Barcelona has it as well. We are watching, and I'm going to say it, you guys know what I'm about to say. I'm not even trying to be hyperbolic, but honestly, we are watching an all-time attacking team. That's what we're watching right now. And the numbers back it up. It's not just me being a homer. The numbers back it up. I mean, bro, the goal, like this team scores over 3 goals basically every single game. It seems like every time Barca go forward, they're scoring a goal. It's honestly ridiculous. Honestly, it's ridiculous. Apart from Liverpool, no other team has been on the same level as Barca this season. No other team. It's not even close. We saw Man City get spanked by Sporting. We've seen Madrid obviously struggle this year. We've seen Arsenal, they just lost today to Inter. Atletico Madrid, I'm not even going to mention them because they're not that great. They won today, but they're not that great. It's been Barca and Liverpool, and I believe Barca have been a little bit better, but again, it's close. But yeah, man, today, like I said, 5-2, it's honestly insane. The Flickinator is a genius. The guy is a genius. Oh my God. And today, the first goal comes courtesy of Íñigo Martínez, who has been one of the best center backs on the planet this season. Defensively, there's been very few players better than him, and today he scores a goal. I think it's his second goal of the season. Great ball from Rafinha on that free kick. And Íñigo, a very tough header actually because he's kind of off balance and puts it past the keeper. A beautiful goal. Rafinha with an assist. Íñigo with a goal. Just fantastic stuff from Barcelona. Then obviously, Red Star equalized. And, I'm not going to lie. I wasn't happy when that happened because Gerard Martin, he gives the ball away and then he keeps the player on side. And we're going to get to Gerard Martin later on in this video. But oh my God, man. Oh my God, the guy is just not a great football player, but yeah, the Red Star player is 1-on-1 with Iñaki Peña. Iñaki could be doing better there, but again, I'm not going to shit on Iñaki too much because I think he's been good since he started playing for Barca, since he obviously became the starter once Mats got hurt. I would love to see Szczesny get more time. I wanted to see him start today because again, it's a game against Red Star. You're probably going to win it either way, so I wanted to see Szczesny get some playing time. I was hoping he was going to start, but again, Iñaki starts. Should he be doing better there? I don't know, but again, they score a goal. He was 1-on-1. I'm not going to put too much limit on Iñaki because I think it's just people hate on him too much. I think he's done a good job, like I said. So yeah, obviously Red Star scored that goal. And then Barca were looking good. I mean, that first half we were dominating, honestly. Red Star had a couple chances here and there, a couple times where they were cut offside. But for the most part, Barca were just doing what they've done this whole season, which is dominate. They were keeping the ball, creating chances, and obviously that goal, the second goal, comes courtesy of Robert Lewandowski. Great build-up play from Barca. Lamine Yamal on that goal was fucking insane. The way he brings the ball forward, he dishes it off to Pedri. Pedri lays it off to Rafinha, right outside the box. Rafinha shoots a very powerful shot. I mean, that shot was a missile. And then obviously ricochets off the post. And right there, Robert Lewandowski perfectly onside and tucks it away into an empty net. And Lewandowski obviously got a goal right before halftime. And once Barca scored that second goal, I was pretty confident we're going to win in that second half because obviously we were up 1 goal going into halftime, and Barca this season in the second half have been really, really good. Apart from that Espanyol game, for the most part, Barca have been really good in the second half. So yeah, once Lewandowski scored that goal, I was like, okay, the game is in the bag now. But I did not expect Barca to come out and score 3 goals in the second half. I did not expect that. Honestly, which as good as Barca have been this season, like I said, that is a tough stadium to play at, and I thought Red Star were going to show a little bit more fight in that second half, but they didn't, and Barca obviously scored 3 goals. The second goal the third goal, the first goal in the second half comes courtesy of Robert Lewandowski, who made up for a chance that he missed, bro. The guy missed a sitter right before that. A great ball from Rafinha. He was right there in front of goal. How he missed that, I will never know. Honestly, Leo has been amazing this season. Okay, he's been fantastic. I don't want to make it sound sorry like I'm criticizing Leo here, but he has to be putting that away. Because, he had one like that in the Clásico that he missed, an open net, and today was basically the same thing. But again, he makes up for it. And Jules Koundé, I mean, bro, what a player. 3 assists today. And they were all basically the same thing. He picks up the ball on the right-hand side, sends in the cross, and Lewandowski's basically basically free at the back post, an empty net, and tucks it away. But yeah, a great goal. The build-up play there was beautiful as well. Barca's build-up play there was beautiful. Lamine Yamal, today he didn't get a goal or an assist, but I thought he played wonderfully, man. He was basically involved in every single goal. I thought he was amazing today. The third goal, the fourth goal, sorry, comes courtesy of Rafinha, which, you know, Rafinha's just been fantastic this season. Again, Koundé gets the ball, cuts it back. Rafinha's right there in a beautiful finish. Right outside, I think it was right outside the box to the, obviously to the right post. This tucks it away beautifully. I mean, right near the post, unsavable for the keeper. And Rafinha this season, like I said, I've said it before, but man, this guy's finishing has been insane. His finishing in front of goal has been ridiculous. Seems like every time he shoots on goal, it's going in. And yeah, what a goal from Rafinha for that fourth goal. It was a beautiful, beautiful goal from him. I mean, and like I said, another assist from Koundé, who was just fantastic. And then finally, the fifth goal. Why am I getting so confused with this? The fifth goal comes courtesy of Fermín López, who came off the bench. Again, Jules Koundé picks up the ball on that right-hand side, basically the same spot where he sent in every single cross for the two previous goals. He sends in the cross, cuts it back to Fermín López, and Fermín with a great finish to the far post. It was just beautiful, man. To watch Fermín López come onto the game and score that goal, it was amazing to watch. And yeah, man, I think like after that, obviously, I think it was Milson for Red Star scored a goal. People again wanted to blame Iñaki Peña for that. I'm not going to blame him, bro. I'm not going to blame him for that. That is one of the best finishes you'll ever see. Honestly, that's like Mohamed Salah won a Puskás for a goal similar to that one. Mohamed Salah literally won a Puskás award given for the best goal in football for that season for a goal that looked just like that one. I mean, the guy, what a finish, man. That is unsavable. I'm not putting any blame on Iñaki Peña for that. Oh, his positioning could have been better. No, it couldn't have. That ball was literally a perfect ball. No keeper saving that. So again, Milson scores that goal and they kind of get a consolation goal, but not really. But yeah, I wanted to keep the clean sheet for at least for it to be at least 5-1. I think that's a prettier scoreline than 5-2. But again, who gives a fuck, bro? 5-2, 5-1. Barca dominated the game. They dominated throughout the game. They were the much better team, is what I'm trying to say. They were the much better team throughout the whole game. And yeah, obviously the scoreline reflects that. But for me, I just think this team they're just too good, man. And Lamine Yamal today, like I said, they're not getting a goal and assist, but he was fantastic. Rafinha, again, continues the streak of getting a goal and assist in basically every single game. I mean, the guy is just an output machine. And this season, he's taking it to another level. Lewandowski gets a brace. Pedri was wonderful. Casado had a really, really good game. I thought Frankie, you know, he obviously started the game, which I was happy to see, but I don't think he was as involved in the game. He was like quiet, bro. I don't remember Frankie de Jong making any memorable plays. And I mean that in a good or a bad way. He didn't make any mistakes, but he also didn't make any like wow plays where I was like, oh, this guy's insanely good. You know, we're back to seeing the old Frankie de Jong, because I just didn't think he was that involved in the game. I thought Casado was much more involved in that midfield than Frankie de Jong. But again, he's still easing his way back from an injury that kept him out for like 5-6 months. So I understand he's not going to be up to, you know, he's not going to be 100% match fit and up to his best right now. But again, I just thought he was fairly quiet. I thought the back line played great. Koundé with 3 goals, with 3 assists, sorry. The guy's insane. The guy's insane. I mean, he's already the best defensive right back in the world. That's not really up for debate. But if he can do this, if he can become an elite offensive player, which, you know, he's kind of getting there, but he's not really elite quite yet, he's unstoppable. He'll be the best right back in football, bar none. And I have massive respect for Trent, but he can't do what Koundé can do defensively. And again, Koundé can't do what Trent can do offensively, not even close, because Trent is one of the best offensive players I've ever seen. Not just fullbacks, one of the best offensive players I've ever seen. But, I mean, Koundé, man, 3 assists today and all wonderful assists. I mean, that passing ability was, I mean, that was elite. That was elite today. But yeah, I think Cubarsí had a really, really good game. Obviously, he went off injured when he got kicked in the face. That should have been a red card, 100%. I don't know how that's not given as a red card, but again, that's a conversation for another day. But I thought he was great today. Completely, they just held that front line for Red Star in check. Inigo, like I said, was great defensively once again, like he's been the whole season, and also got a goal. And then we got to talk about Gerard Martin. I'm going to spend some time on this because honestly, how good is Gerard Martin in training? That's the question that I want. That's the question that I want answered by Hansi Flick. I wish I could talk to Hansi Flick. I don't speak German, but honestly, I would learn German just to ask Hansi Flick this one question: how good is Gerard Martin in training? Because how the fuck does he keep finding his way onto the starting lineup? How? This guy's just not good enough. He was at fault for that first goal. It was all his fault. He lost the ball. He kept the player onside. And for the rest of the game, he was horrendous, man. By far and away the worst player on the pitch. And I'm talking about for both teams. And one of the teams conceded 5 today. And he was worse than every single Red Star player. I'm not even joking, man. I'm not even trying to be mean. The guy is awful. I mean, I'm all for giving youngsters a chance. But God, man, this guy is just not, he's simply not good enough. This Hansi Flick, he's a great coach. I love Hansi Flick. I love the Flickinator. But dude, you have this blind spot for Gerard Martin, and I don't understand where it's coming from. The guy's simply not good enough. He's really not good enough. This guy must play like Maradona combined with Pelé, and combined with Messi, combined with Marcelo in training. Because that's the only reason why he gets any playing time. Honestly, he must be a beast in training. This guy must be taking over every single training session. Genuinely, because that's the only reason why he's getting that. That's the only explanation as to why Hansi Flick continues to give this guy any playing time. He does not deserve any playing time at all. He does not deserve any playing time. Please stop playing Gerard Martin. It's the one thing that I ask. Don't play Gerard Martin anymore. He gives me heart palpitations every time I see him in the starting lineup, honestly. And today was no different. Guy cannot play for Barca. He just cannot play for Barca. Sergio Dominguez came on, and once we saw it, I got flashbacks to Osasuna. When I saw Sergio Dominguez and Gerard Martin on the same pitch, I was like, oh my God, Red Star might score 5. They might score 5 and come back in this game, and we might lose it. Honestly, because that duo is just simply not good enough. It's like Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy from SpongeBob. I used to call Joan Laporta and Deco that. I have to take that back. They've done a really, really good job. Now, that title goes to Gerard Martin and also Sergio Dominguez. They're just simply not good enough. But yeah, like I said, I think Barca had a great game today. I think Barca were fantastic. Obviously, for the second half, they kind of took their foot off the gas towards the end because the game was put to bed already. But I think when Barca needed to get their goals and obviously assert their dominance, they did that. And that's why the scoreline is 5-2. Like I said, I thought Rafinha had a great game. I thought Lamine had a fantastic game. Not getting a goal and assist, but still, this guy can impact the game in so many ways. He doesn't need a goal and assist to show you how good he is. And he proved that today. Pedri was fantastic, like I said. Rafinha was involved in basically not involved in every single goal, but he had the assist for the first goal, he had the shot for the second goal, and he obviously was involved in the third goal, or in the fourth goal, sorry, because he scored it. Koundé, fantastic. Gavi came off the bench and was putting his body on the line. Fed a ball to Fermin Lopez. Fermin had to go and obviously hit a ball off the post right after Wilson hit that shot. Fermin was like, I can one-up you, and almost did. He almost scored a fucking banger, bro. He almost scored a banger that went off the crossbar. But yeah, man, I mean, this team, I think we have Brest, which is going to be a tough game because they're sitting, I think, number 3 right now in the UCL. They're actually ahead of us in the UCL, so that's going to be a really, really tough game. I think that's in Montjuic, so that obviously should make it a little bit easier, but still, it's a tough game. We have Dortmund still in the UCL away from home, which is obviously a tough place to play at always, and that's a good team. And then we obviously have Atalanta as well. And one more team, I forget who it is. I think we have those teams left, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, and Benfica. Also, we have Benfica. So we have some tough teams left in the UCL. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, we have a tough UCL schedule, and it's gonna be challenging. But I think Barca are gonna get out of this as one of the top 3 teams in the league phase because they just been too good. This team is way too good, and they continue to show that every single week. These scorelines are not normal, and like I said, we're seeing an all-time attacking team right before our eyes. We're seeing an all-time attacking team right before our eyes. So yeah, that's all I gotta say, man. That's all I gotta say about this performance. I'm honestly at a loss for words. To see what we saw last season under Xavi, and then to see this, it's literally night and day. It's literally night and day. This Barca team is so dominant, it's actually insane. But yeah, I mean, that's just my thoughts on the game. Iñaki, I thought he had a decent game. Again, I'm not putting him at fault for both of those goals. The second one, 100% not. And the first one, again, it's a very, very good finish and a tough save, so I'm not gonna kill him for that. Koundé, amazing. Iñigo Cubarsí, amazing. Gerard Martin, we talked about him, not amazing whatsoever. The midfield was really, really good. Frankie de Jong, I want to see him get more involved, but again, he's going to ease his way back into things. And the front line continues to be the best front line in Europe. Dani Olmo came out, I thought he looked really, really good in his cameo. But yeah, man, just a dominant performance. Just another day at the office for 2025 FC Barcelona, and we still have Koundé, we still have Christensen, coming back. We still have Araujo coming back. It's just this team is legit. This team is really, really legit, and I honestly could not be happier as a fan of this club. And yeah, man, I'm super happy. A dominant 90 minutes from Barca once again. And yeah, we'll see what happens on Sunday against Real Sociedad. I love every single one of you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace out.